We decided to present Luis with the Lance of the Dragon God, aboard his Gauntlet Runner. That one. I'm great with names. Let's hope he doesn't find out the Lance is fake.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphazia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done.
Thank you.
At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Forden. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day Festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
Indeed they will be. So far so good.
It seems the lance passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. But now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
It is interesting. As of right now, I don't know who's going to be the bigger bad. Is it Luis or Forden? I guess we'll find out what happens at the end of this.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Let's just stay in the Gauntlet Runner.
As a last resort, maybe, but it might do us some good to see the city itself. Do a bit of scouting for our plans. let's call the runner our fallback plan.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it's said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Nod.
Speaking of,
If it's a Mutsari-owned inn we seek, then I know of one in the centre of town. It's called Skyward Tavern. I recall it being rather pleasant, with very little that would point to its Mutsari roots.
certainly.
It was on Dia Franco Street, if I'm not mistaken. This Halkenberg is in an element. Could we get going before we freeze?
Well met, eh?
Welcome to Altabury, good lord. Aren't you the elder candidate? Out with you. Go back to where you came. This land is under the protectorate of the Sanctus Church. We're no shelter for heathens. Reached the same level of naivety, haven't we?
This is the best.
Here's a motley crew of candidates gathering here. This year's Saint Day is looking to be the most festive celebration we've had yet. I heard rumours these relics once belonged to the church, would mean His Eminence Fiden standing in is a good as insured.
Oi.
Mm-hmm.
What in the blazes? Stop!
You're the elder who made the mess of the expedition of Briarhaven, aren't you? Listen here, Altabury is the stronghold of the Sanctus Church. You don't stand a chance.
Hey, listen.
This is something we haven't really dealt with much neither.
My wits have left me.
What are you doing, laying in the middle of public route? Are you quite alright? You do realise you're in the way, don't you? Why never, don't just stare, get up, away with you.
Fordham's the only game in town.
And there's the thing. Oh hey, you're still here.
Yes, hello.
Not in my wildest imagination did I believe you'd survive long enough to make it here in Altabury. In all honesty, I'm shocked you made it past the expedition. Nonetheless, you'll be sorry to know I've acquired my offering relic as well. Such a spectacular offering will surely astound citizens and candidates alike. Right, because we don't really have an offering. We gave it to what's his face.
Oh there.
Who there? There's a view not spectacular here. That impressive structure out there is called the Monolith. The rumours were true. It looks like a sculpture jutting out of the sky more than the ground. Truly a sight to behold. With the Opera House at its base, it's truly a city's landmark. It was well worth the trip for the Grand Triad to lay eyes upon it.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Hmm.
Fordham's the only game in town.
Okay, that's just
Hey,
dead
listen.
end.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Say there.
Big old bridge. Good night. This place is cool looking. Blue Sky Bridge. Oh hey.
Proper aces. You.
You're the elder causing all the rumours. That other candidate, Loveless, has been searching all over for you. I don't know what you did to the lad, but I don't want any trouble in the city, am I clear?
Hey, mister.
Behold the power of the sun, glory to sanctism.
Right.
My money's on Santa Claus.
Dang it. Still not big enough. Soon.
Well.
Well, call me surprised. You're being here tells me you also obtained a divine relic. I had to lift a finger to get mine, thanks to my contact, but I can only imagine the toll it must have taken on you. By the way, there's a podium on this city too, isn't there? I'd see them frequently in Brilhaven, but to be honest, I couldn't bear to listen. Those were the ravagings of a madman, a cheap ale, to the only purpose of which is to intoxicate the masses. Perhaps it's time I took to the pilot. Electing a king and looking to the future requires the acumen of an enlightened thinker. What are there any other candidates around? Oh, also I wonder if there are any bugs anywhere.
Oh, cripes.
I'm here to celebrate Saints' Day, but one wrong turn and I'm utterly lost. Oh dear. Something foul in the air. Where in heaven's name am I? In this city, the upper classes reside in luxury and the mansions up high, but those in lesser means and values disgrace the public order down below.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king, I just want some coin.
Oh. Huh. Now, currently worried that I've missed something somewhere. There's a face I don't see every day. Don't carry igniters here. But have a look around anyways. Half the turn I could have using guard. Prevents poison. Nothing too exciting, sadly. I'm sure I checked all the other stores.
King, I just want some coin.
I can't help feel we're not going to get all the gold beetles.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Elder rubbish. That damned Louise.
Murmur. I mean, we can always take a look at the stores. Oh, hey. I fear the increasing number of warrior monks as Saint Days approaches. We have converted to the Sanctus faith, yet they still despise us. Somewhere in their hearts, they still see us lesser. I couldn't tell you how many Mutsari have been in prison for crimes they didn't commit. Realize they do make noises. Jeez, that was close. Just looking for bugs.
Get yourself a good deal here.
I mean, we can't afford anything yet, but I can still look. Increase the damage against plant. It's mainly the unique, like, abilities that are more interesting. See, like that. Damn it. Although I definitely feel like our MP management is a lot better. To the point where I don't need to worry as much.
Ah, hello.
And we stock our leagues beyond what you find in other shops. This is something I want. Anything that gives automatic defense, so we can use it to trigger the other thing. Some good stuff. Haw! We basically need more money. Is the long and short of it. Oh, we never found the potion shop. Mainly won't go in here, just one in case there's a bug. But more important, I just want to see what they have to sell. Restore 50 HP. Oh, jeez. There's definitely some nice stuff here. Oh, damn. These are big. Having them in item form? Not picking up any now, because I'm hoping to be able to get them on tomorrow.
That damned Luis. You're not serious.
Because that'll be... What's it called day? Cheaper day?
You're not serious.
Oh my.
But sounds like too much of a tight current. Well, that's certainly understandable. No thanks.
So long then.
Right. It's more of an issue of just... I don't have the time.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, hey.
Now what am I to do? You little...
Oh, look who decided to turn up. You got some nerve showing that mug in front of me. We did something to you? Playing the fool, aren't we? I see a game. What's good for the goose is good for the gulp. I'll start the score with you shortly. I wonder if he's upset that we like teamed up with Luis. Milo's mana. Oh, Milo, right. Sure has a lot of self-confidence, doesn't he? Wish he would care about something other than beauty.
Now what am I to do?
Sure feels like a lot of long time. I go with him before against and his runner. And he's hated you ever since. Oh, right, yeah, that guy.
Here.
Looks like he's ready for war. Hope he doesn't get in a fight with this thing anytime soon. Hope we don't get in a fight with this. I will check that out in a minute.
Yeah, amazing.
Hello there.
Hello.
How grand. How grand.
Oi!
For some reason I thought this was limited. I guess it's only limited in the one place. I should have waited till tomorrow for the discount.
Well, nothing I can do about it.
Oh, the face is here. It makes sense.
Huh.
won't let it stop.
Ah, closery.
Beg pardon? How fine. That will be quite enough.
How far can we go this way?
Amazing.
Not far enough to get a beetle. Is this like a launch pad?
Boy.
I bet those monk soldiers are itching to get their hands on Louis. How foolish. Be a futile effort. They can't lay a finger on him because of the king's protection magic after all.
So irreverent.
Have you ever seen the white clouds over there? Those brothers and blasters are acting like they own the place in our very own holy city. Though they may be feared as the strongest army in the nation, we warrior monks still have our pride. We'll be hosting the most admitted dignitaries in the nation and the divine relics. I swear in the name of the sanctism that our security will be impenetrable.
That will be quite enough. Just sublime.
Just in case. You never know where a beetle might be.
Well, nothing I can do about it.
I really have to go back to some places if I particularly care.
How grand.
Here's the thing, I get the feeling that regardless of what happens, nothing huge will happen to nothing huge will happen to Sanctism just yet.
Now what am I to do?
I feel like there's still a bit too much time left on the clock.
Welcome. Wait.
Band of youth.
Youths with a knight and a huge chief. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mastari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphausia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Etria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mastari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Nod. This is very fancy.
Look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it. Anyway.
I like the crack
meeting.
in his voice.
Anyway.
Although, you probably should explain to her. She doesn't quite... Well, I don't
So
know.
we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
We stab him with a lance. Genius.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
We join his personal guard ourselves?
I considered that, but it might be tricky. We can't guarantee he'd allow it, and besides...
The real lance is overflowing with magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
A bow and lance?
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance? Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
The shot, I thought she was holding the lance the whole time.
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis would be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
Everyone slowly turned towards Gwyn.
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I've put all my points into agility, mind. I have no points in strength.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
Gwyn? I always planned to.
I planned to from the beginning.
Right. I see. Well then. We're counting on you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
It is interesting because it's like, part of me thinks this could work because there's still other.
Don't worry about it.
There are other threads that need tying up outside of Luis. So he could die here, but we still then have to deal with Falden. Or he might not die here, and then we still have to deal with both of them. Or, you know, it's not like a plot like this in the middle of a game where there's only one major antagonist, and it's just a case of, well, obviously it's not going to work because the rest of the game needs to happen. This could feasibly work, meta-narratively wise. I know there's a lot weighing on your mind right now, but let's just try and get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. It'll get even colder at night, so try not to get sick. Could you imagine? The fact that the lance passed muster is a testament to Neris's skill. Sometimes the man can achieve truly amazing things. Even now, he's holed it up in the runner working away, turning something or other with unusual vigor, I don't doubt. He has some quirks, to be sure, but there's no mistaking that he's a great credit to our endeavours. The real lance, it has an aura the fake could never match, and tomorrow I'll have to use it too. That was my first time seeing snow. It was so cold, I shivered. What a sensation. Alright, Joanna's going to meet up with us later tonight because she's got so much things to do behind the scenes. Gwyn, you go ahead and rest up. You got a big role to play tomorrow yourself, after all. This is Altabury. Colder climates tend to inspire stronger drinks among its people, but all that can wait until after our business is finished. Once we trounce Luis, I can think of no better celebration than a good stiff drink. I mean, that's the thing as well. We could end up killing Luis, but then the competition is still on. The prince could still wake up, but we still need to win the throne. Or, yeah.
At last.
Tomorrow's finally Saint's Day. Luis will show his face and the real lance will... Don't worry, I'm prepared to do what we must. The man must be stopped. I guess we're just gonna sleep. I just want to save quickly. Because, you know, gotta save. And go to bed. Rest.
Good night.
Rest well. Local tavern.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island? Shite. How'd they? Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del, you remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Or something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like. I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
Oh, yes, they are.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Fordens or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Time marches on, and the age
Oh,
of
better
new
not.
king
It's the
draws
choir,
nearer.
isn't it? I'm just trying to think, who do we know?
The Saints' Day festivities in Altabury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God. And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go-around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden too may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell.
So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that's for certain.
Right, it's either him or what's-her-face's sister.
Right.
I'm just trying to think of who else.
That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time.
Who else do we know of? Right, I doubt it's anyone here. Yeah, I'm struggling to think who could be that cloaked figure. If it was even meant to be anyone.
First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa.
Go in.
You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
No.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Nod.
Well, see you at the show.
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House.
Right.
We'll finally settle the score with Luis.
Okay.
The Opera House is located in the highest point in the city. It'll just be you and Ifrit in there, so make sure you're both geared up to go.
Now what am I to do?
Hey, mister.
I want to
Yeah, amazing.
quickly grab.
You're not serious.
Who'll take the crown now?
Beg pardon?
There's definitely a lot of items I would like, but the debuffs, or remove buffs, I should say. There you go. I think it's just too useful not to have them, and having plenty of them. I say plenty, it's only like 10, but it's enough that I'm more confident to just use them without feeling like, oh, I might need to save it for later.
Aha.
How grand. How grand.
Okay.
That's not what I expected.
Of course, there's definitely a lot more I'd like to spend with my... Oh, there's a lot of people here. Hello.
It's you.
Oh, it's you. Made it all the way up to the Marinato in one piece, did you? Not bad. Consider me impressed. But you know that that the competition in this tournament will only get more brutal from here on out, don't you? Tell me, have you seen Loveless yet? You best keep an eye on him.
No, isn't that something? No, isn't
There's
that
definitely
something?
something going on with Loveless.
Beg pardon?
You there?
Aren't you? Sorry, but security is strict here. Not even candidates can enter without a divine relic to dedicate. So I guess that leaves the front entrances out. Once time comes, we have to do something about the guards and the service entrance.
Check this out.
Oh, here's the surface entrance. Juno's supposed to do something about the guards just before the night of the performance. Want to wait? Let's do it. It's just you, me, and Yufa. We won't be able to contact the others. Make sure your equipment is the way you want it before you set. Let's do it. I know we're the merchant, but I like the merchant.
Got it.
The guards have left their post. Juno has done her job admirably. And she has unlocked the surface entrance for us as well. As enter and remain unseen. Hiccup.
Alright.
Infiltration success.
So,
This way should lead to the backstage. From there, we climb up to the roof and then on top of the chandelier. I just think of the Opera House from Hitman Blood Money. That's all that's going through my mind right now. I'm en route to the auditorium, just on the other side. I have to lure those brothers out somehow. Stroll and I will secure an exit route with all speed. We'll split up from here. Let's do our parts and regroup.
Let's go.
Good luck.
all right.
Let's start the operation. We just need to get up to that chandelier and be in position before Juno finishes singing.
I'm sure of it.
And get on that chandelier. We need to finish. We first need to get to the roof. So right, Juno laid it out for us. We'll head backstage and they should be able to go up from there.
Time to go.
Let's be on our way then.
First,
Whoa, isn't that
For quite a magnificent divine relic with it. Its victory is all but assured, perhaps. But no doubt Luis has something up his sleeve. To achieve such success at his age, we can't count him out yet. This place is absolutely littered with lost items today. I guess it's no surprise with all these people here. Got lots to do, but I can't pick up each and every one. If you find something, it'd be a big help if we return it to its owner.
I've done it now.
Still in there? How long are you gonna make me wait? The base Felden is of course a fine candidate, but it's Professor Julian in the end who's most fitting to be king. He appeared to obtain a divine relic with no trouble at all, yet despite this, he remains unpopular. It's curious. I suppose it indicates just how unintelligent the masses truly are. Tragic. We need an enlightened ruler, as Professor Julian says.
Why is this happening?
Lord Milo's participating in Saint's Day this year. I've longed to gaze upon his divine features once more. My father told me to support his embrace, but I don't care what he says. My feelings for Lord Miro are a tie that cannot be stopped.
What is it?
Don't visit me. I have you know that I'll not be swayed by elder candidate. Probably support Rudolph and his vision of their rule. Besides, when you say there's something, rather learn about such a severe man. Loveless, that purpose buffoon. Yet he refrains from dropping out the race. Purpose are foolish right to begin with, but the longer that man remains, the bolder they'll grow. How irritating. I do like how we get like glimpses of the other candidates. That's why I kind of want to keep talking.
What am I to do?
I can't host the whatever in these shoes.
That gives me an idea.
The divine relics are mostly junk, are they not? What strange people the pagans are. Volian things like that. They will surely see reason once his embrace seals the relics away. Discarding these warped teachings and converting to sanctism is the only path. Oh. I feel like that might be a puzzle here. Saint Day's festival is held once a year, on the day God descends to the monolith. A feast is held to welcome him, and we offer our most immediate prayers. This opera house was built significantly for Saint's Day, in fact. Now come, renounce your allegiance to Luis and pray to us. God even forgives filthy elders like you. Thanks. I need a tooth so I can shine. I need that tooth so I can shine. Where did it fall out?
What? It's all clear.
What?
Oh.
I love the jump back he does.
Ridiculous. Oh.
It's not here either. Damn it, where did I drop it?
Say.
The monk army seems to be on high alert today. They even brought guard dogs along. Perhaps it's because Luis is here, but the royal magic would prevent any sort of assassination, would it not?
Look.
Here's the door leading backstage. We should be able to access the roof from there, but what's with this guy standing in front of the door muttering something? Has something happened, do you think? Oh, bollocks. Did I drop it somewhere? Something wrong? Oh no, it's just, I seem to drop my key somewhere, so now I can't open this door. Of all times, it has to be where we're busy beyond our belief. I guess I have to go and get the spare. And he's a slow walker. He left, and now we got a locked door to deal with. This is where you needed to learn how to lockpick, Gallica. Next, I suppose. And he dropped his key. So finding it would get our plan back on track. Let's scur the area. Such a crowd. Someone's bound to have seen it.
Then...
Oh my.
Here there's a roguish carrier. From that roguish choir, did you really go out the way to pagan islands for a divine relic? The choir said you found something amazing on the island, but he was just spinning tall tales, isn't he? Or was there?
Speaking of which...
I heard rumors about you. They say you killed the sea monster outside Briarhaven, which means the head his evidence brought to the expedition was fake. Now they're spitting in the church's face. You're an interesting fellow.
It's all clear.
That damned Luis.
Oh, but which
Starving, I
action
should have bought
to
something to eat. Yeah, it's almost like there's a fetch quest type thing going on.
Why is this happening?
Seems like a string of some sort. Leather string. Review, so let's hold on for it for a moment. Gold tooth. Silver necklace.
What's this?
That's a nice necklace. It must be important. Did you need a string?
What am I to do?
Oh, shoelace is broken. Crown Theocracy offers officials already gathered, but I can hardly tell them that my shoelace is like this.
Sure of it.
Picked a string earlier. Do we not? Perhaps she could make use of it.
Closure.
Huh? Use this? Well, I suppose I could use the shoelace replacement. Thank you. I wish I had a more proper word for you, but I don't. Still, the cake's famous here and tasty, I promise.
Oh, yeah?
You needed a tooth. Positively hideous without my tooth. This is a disaster.
Reminds me.
Can't imagine it belongs to anyone else.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my tooth. You spied my distress and sought to rectify it. Didn't you? I'm saved. Now I can socialize without appearing to be some gap-toothed yokel. My thanks. Take this key I picked out on the corridor earlier, but I couldn't risk telling an attendant. With a gap in my teeth, can you imagine? May get a reward in return. Oh, and don't worry about me. And find out my smile can shine. It seems to be more like Evans, but all wells that end well. That's how we can try this key out.
Yay, we've done it.
I've done it now.
Something matter? You seem rather troubled. Dancer won't leave the dressing room. I left my script in there. I need it back.
What?
Search everywhere, but I still can't find it. I suppose it's possible I dropped it in the hallway.
What if?
Nexus will be picked up. Yeah. Hand it over. Oh, this is it. You found it. Thank you so much. My beloved gave me this necklace. We're unavailable to see each other right now. In any case, I want to give you a reward. How about this? It's an exclusive preview of St. Dave's play script. Hand it over to you. Script. You got it for me. I'm saved. I don't have much to give you, but thanks. Please take this. Ooh.
Ridiculous.
I mean, we gotta give someone their cake.
That damned Luis.
Oh, but which action to undertake?
I don't give it that cake we just got. I think we'd be too focused on the mission to eat it anyways.
How am I?
You're giving it to me? Well, I'll not bespawn your kindness, but before I eat, I must return the favor. I know, I found something earlier that might be amusing. An open love letter. I think it's a love letter. I didn't open it, but some scandalous details await in there.
What would you care to do?
Ooh. I'm guessing maybe you, because you're the only one that has Oh! You didn't know you dropped something you wouldn't say. How could I lose a precious letter like that? Perhaps he's referring to the letter we just received. Let's show it to him.
You've really helped me out of a jam.
That, you found my letter for me? I'm so relieved, I can't thank you enough. It's a marriage proposal I wrote for a certain woman, but truth be told, perhaps it's best forget about it.
What?
You're never going to give her the letter, why? My family is newly of rank and supports Louise. She's a dancer in the opera and a follower of Sanctism. You see, don't you? As long as Forden and Louise are odds, our marriage will never be allowed anyway. I'm sorry. I rather went on too long. Truly I'm grateful you returned it, so please take this as my thanks. Ooh. Dream of the day that I can give her this letter, so I hope she waits for me until that time comes.
It's okay.
What now?
Ooh. Actually not bad. Especially considering we got it for free. Oh, right. Can't save her. Use the rear entrance key.
Yay, we've done it.
It's open. Finally, we can proceed. This goes backstage. We should be able to reach the roof. Are you ready? You're a good place for a cut.